All right, hello Nathan. So for this video lesson, we're going to recap last week's Sullivan King Fall Apart, and we went all the way up to the snare buildup. See right here until about 1 minute 32 seconds in, and then it goes to the snare buildup. So to start off, remember 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. So 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. And on that 1 2 3 4, you can go 1 2 3 4. So you can do the bell right there. After that, then at 36 seconds in, it does the 8 ride cymbals with the kick on the first beat. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there's that one. Next thing, right here, 50 seconds in. So when the kick pattern and the cross stick comes in. So there's that one. Next one, 1 minute and 4 seconds. Kick to snare low tom. And then we do that kick with the crash and then into the open hi-hat. And then that's the first fill. So it can either be, remember the one with the low tom, so whenever both the hi-hat and snare come together, low tom to 2 snares. And there's that little delay in between so the low tom and then the 2 snares. So boom, delay, boom. There's the first one, and then the other one is just the hi-hat right here. So after the hi-hat and snare, lone hi-hat into 2 snares. So that hi-hat and snare, hi-hat, 2 snare. And then that groove keeps going on, and then it's the snare low tom with kick. 1 2 3 kick, and that's this measure right here, the 118 fill. And then that kick keeps going, so bum 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 bum, and then high and middle tom to middle and lower tom, so we can actually do those two. So bum 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 into a delayed snare. So the bum 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 bum. Back into that groove and that fill, and then at 132 into the song, we do low and high tom to low and snare, back to the low and high tom, back to low and snare. So to just kick and low tom. And then delay snare to kick and crash. And then now the snare buildup. 2 hands, a little faster, and then you can do double-handed gravity blast. So remember, bring the hand below the rim, and then bring your hand upward to get the second hit. And it's just from the elbow. 2 2. just start by getting the double hit. So just really strike the snare with the rim. Boom to boom. All right. So there's that, and then it goes into the drop, which now we'll play this at 2 minutes and 4 seconds. So you can do both crashes with the kick. So boom with the kick, lone hi-hat, to hi-hat and snare, to hi-hat and kick. So boom, 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 hi-hat, hi-hat, hi-hat and snare. And then measure 2 right there, those 3 crashes with 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3. That's at 2 minutes and 7 seconds. You'll know what that is right there. And then we go back into that same beat. So with the hi-hat, so the hi-hat kick. And there's a rest. So that's that first line at the top right here. So from measure 1 to the end of measure 3 at that rest. One more time with that one. Start with the crashes and kick. Into the rest. And then at 2 minutes and 11 seconds right here, we go kick to the snare and low tom. Boom, boom. 2 minutes and 12 seconds. We resume that same kind of pattern, but a little reverse, because now instead of starting with the kick, like on beat 1 right here, we start with the snare to kick. So snare, kick, just the crash, and then kick, snare. So you see snare, kick, snare. So after the boom, boom, at 2 minutes and 11 seconds, now crashes with snare. So boom, 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 and then boom, boom. So snare with the crash with the kick, lone crash with the kick, crash with the snare, lone crash, and then we go low and middle tom. And that is this whole 5th measure right here. So just remember it's reversed, and then it goes back to the kick, snare. So snare, kick, and then kick, snare, boom. And with the crash going. After that little rest, we go to measure 6. And then we go back the same beat, except we leave off that lone crash right here. And it's just the crash and snare. That's where it stops right there. So starting at 2 minutes and 16 on measure 6, the first beat. So crash and snare, crash, kick, lone crash, kick, crash, snare. All right, so boom. And then the second line right here. So from 2 minutes and 11 seconds to 2 minutes and 16 seconds, I'll play that slowly. So kick. Oh, wait, no, that one's the kick, snare, and low tom. So boom, boom, and then. All right, or you can play the middle and low tom right there. And then at 2 minutes and 16 seconds, we go the snare, kick, snare with the crash going. So I'll play that slowly. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now moving on. We're almost done with this section. We go back to the hi-hat. So just like in line 1, it's pretty much the same exact thing. And that's that whole third line right here. So from here to the end of 2 minutes 22 seconds, or measure 9 right here, that's that whole third measure. So one more time with that one. Start with the hi-hat and the kick. 2 minutes and 19 seconds right here. I'll play the whole entire line slowly. So here we go. One more time with that one. All right. I'll play this one more time, measure 9. So it's the kick with the hi-hat at the beginning, lone hi-hat, hi-hat snare, hi-hat kick, 2 hi-hats, hi-hat snare. So that's the end of that one. Next one, 2 minutes and 26 seconds, I mean. We go low tom with the snare to middle and low tom. And then it's pretty much the same reverse beat that we did up here. Let me go up. Right here when we did the crashes, so snare, kick, lone cymbal, kick, snare. Snare, kick, snare. And we're doing that at 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Right there. Okay. And then one more time with that one. We'll go. So just remember snare, kick, snare, and then a kick at the end. All right. And then there's a little rest right there when they're doing crazy electronic stuff. And then at 2 minutes and 31 seconds, we're going to go hi-hat with the snare, to kick, to lone hi-hat, to kick, and then into a flam. Right, left. All right. So that entire fourth line, 2 minutes and 26 seconds. Boom, boom. Little rest. And then we go into that reverse snare, kick, snare. Rest. And now we go back into the soft section. So we go the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember on the 2, 3, 4, we could do the bell right there. And you can accent the first beat of those 1, 2, 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. Just do something like that. Just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just something like that, or just keep it with the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and then so that goes on from 2 minutes and 33 seconds, 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the song, 2 minutes and 48 seconds. We go back to that 8 ride cymbals with the kick at the first beat. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And now we go back into that intro beat with the kick, and then cross stick. You can either keep doing the ride fast or just do it slow, whatever you want to do. All right. And now, I thought at 3 minutes and 18 seconds to 3 minutes and 31 seconds, we can do cymbal swells, which you lightly hit the cymbals right around the edge, and then increase your power on it slowly. And then you can also do double cymbal swells. And then at 3 minutes and 32 seconds into the song, we get the constant kicks. And while those kicks are going, you can also cymbal swell. And then at 3 minutes and 41 seconds, right over here, the snare starts to kick in. So after the starts to build up. And then we'll go into the third part next week, and I'll try to tab out some really cool stuff for that. All right? So have fun practicing that, and see you next week.